Good day everyone, I am Johanna Marie L. Palalon, a second-year BSED-SOCSTUD student. Today, we will study about some of the laws here in the Philippines. So here's the objective of our topic today. Explain the roles and responsibilities of various government agencies, organizations, and individuals in implementing these laws. Analyze the key provisions and principles of both RA 7610 and RA 9344. Develop a sense of responsibility and commitment to promoting the rights and protection of children. Our topic for today is all about the RA 7610, also known as the Special Protection Against Child Abuse and Exploitation. The next topic is all about RA 9344, the Juvenile and Welfare Act of 2006. Let's define RA 7610. It is a Philippine law enacted on June 17, 1992. It aims to protect children from all forms of abuse, exploitation, and discrimination. It defines different forms of child abuse and provides penalties for offenders. Here are the key terms. Now let's proceed to the Section 5 of RA 7610, the child prostitution and other sexual abuse. It is a children, whether male or female, who for money, profit, or any other consideration, or due to the coercion or influence of any adult, syndicate, or group, indulge in sexual intercourse and other sexual abuse. The Section 6 also emphasizes the attempt to child prostitution, hereof when any person who, not being relative of a child, is found alone, the said child inside a room or cubicle or a house or any other hidden or seduced area under circumstances. The Section 7 explains child trafficking, any person who shall engage in trading and dealing with children, including but not limited to the act of buying and selling of a child or money. Section 8 discussed about attempt to child trafficking. Let's move forward to obscene publications and indecent shows is any person who shall hire, employ, use, persuade, induce, or coerce a child to perform in obscene exhibitions and indecent shows, whether live or in a video. Next is other acts of neglect, abuse, cruelty, or exploitation, and other considerations prejudicial to the child's development. That is any person who shall commit any other acts of child abuse, cruelty, or exploitation, or to be responsible for other conditions prejudicial to the child's development, including those covered by Article 59 of Presidential Decree Number 603. The penalties and sanctions were discussed on Section 11, Section 6, and Section 20, where it discussed about any person who shall violate any provision of this article shall suffer the penalty of a fine not less than 1,000, imprisonment but not less than 3 months but more than 3 years. Next is protection and support for children that is discussed in Section 28, Section 29, and Section 30. It says that offended party shall be immediately placed under the protective custody of the Department of Social Welfare and Development, or DSWD, pursuant to Executive Number 56, Series of 1986. Next is specific protections for indigenous children is discussed in Section 17, Section 18, Section 19, Section 20, and Section 21. Children of indigenous cultural communities shall be entitled to protection, survival, and development. Indigenous institutions shall also be recognized and respected. Children as zones of peace that is discussed in Section 22 until Section 26. It shall be responsibility of the state and all other sectors concerned to resolve armed conflict in order to promote the goal of children as zones of peace. Next is reporting child abuse is discussed in Section 27, Section 28, Section 29, and Section 30. Complaints on cases of unlawful acts of committed against the children as enumerated herein may be filed by the following offended party: parents or guardians, ascendant or collateral relative, officer or social worker. Cases involving violations of this act shall be heard in the chambers of the judge of the regional trial court, duly designated as juvenile and domestic court. Let's proceed to the next topic, which is all about the RA 9344, the Juvenile and Welfare Act of 2006. Let's understand RA number 9344. It is amended by RA number 10630, governs treatment of children in conflict with the law or CICL in the Philippines. The law embodies the principle of restorative justice and underscores the importance of rehabilitation and reintegration over punitive measures. Rights of children in conflict with the law, the CICL, protection from torture and cruel treatment, freedom from capital punishment and life imprisonment without parole, protection from unlawful deprivation of liberty, minimum age of criminal responsibility. Children 15 and under are exempt from criminal liability. Children 15 to 17 are exempt unless they acted with discernment. Presumption of minority until proven otherwise. Determining the age of a CICL. The methods for determining age is birth certificate or etc. Resolution of age ambiguity in the child's favor. The role of GGWC oversees implementation of RA 9344, advises the President on juvenile justice and welfare, coordinates with various government agencies, develops national juvenile intervention programs. Policies and procedures. Government agencies mandate to draft consistent policies, modification of policies based on the National Juvenile Intervention Program. The Child Rights Center's role in upholding children's rights. Role of different sectors. Family, the primary caregiver. Educational system, prevention and rehabilitation. Mass media, responsible for promoting child rights and responsible in reporting. Local councils for the protection of children, government levels to protect children with appointed social workers to assist. Sangguniang Kabataan or SK, youth organization coordinating with LCPC on intervention and diversion programs. Comprehensive Juvenile Intervention Program. Use responsibility for implementing a 3-year program. Funding allocation in annual budgets. Community-based programs through various agencies. And that's the end of our discussion. Thank you very much.